Oh, okay. So hello everyone, welcome. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Just we're waiting 1 minute for joining all of those other participants. Then we'll start our today's session. Okay. So hello everyone. Good morning from my side. So thank you for joining all of you for this online training program on Google Earth Engine. So basically, this is our online training program, total 7 days online training program on Google Earth Engine for remote sensing and GIS analysis. So not only for the 7 time, after completing the total 7 days online training program, when you face any problem regarding any issue about the Google Earth Engine or regarding any issue about your code, then you can get the lifetime teaching support. So basically, in this online training program, if we have no knowledge about the coding, mainly if you don't know any programming language such as Python or JavaScript, as well as if you don't know about that any kinds of coding section or programming or Python, JavaScript or Google Earth Engine, don't worry about that. We will start from the beginners to advanced level on Google Earth Engine and then try to complete all of those things from a basic to advanced level on Google Earth Engine. So we will start our today's session. So first of all, I will try to discuss about our course syllabus. So mainly what you will learn after completing the total 7 days online training program. What you will learn, I will also try to discuss all of those things. Then start our today's session. Okay. So let's go. Just I simply share my screen and then try to start. Okay. So can you see my screen now? Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so basically, here we in this online training program we are just focusing for the beginners. If you have no knowledge about the coding, or if you have no knowledge about the Python or JavaScript programming, don't worry about that. We try to start from the stress to advanced level. All of those things we try to complete. So that's why I can easily learn all of those things from on this online training program. So in this online training program, here you can see about the course content for the first day. Mainly, we try to discuss about the introduction to Google Earth Engine, then how to use the Google Earth Engine using JavaScript as well as also Python API. Okay, and if you are a beginner, if you have no knowledge about the JavaScript or Python, don't worry about that. I also try to teach you all of those basic fundamental things about the JavaScript and Python syntax, as well as we also try to discuss about the client and server object on Google Earth Engine. It's very important, and how to get the server to execute your code, as well as how we can easily importing the raster and vector data from our local storage and also Google Earth Engine dataset, and also talk about the filtering the attribute table. Okay, and mainly second is we try to discuss about the filtering and displaying the satellite images, mainly Landsat or Sentinel, how we can easily filtering, as well as how we can easily create the different types of composite of lens satellite imagery, as well as we talk about the band combination, and finally how we can easily export the satellite images from Google Earth Engine, mainly Landsat, Sentinel or Modis. As well as we talk about the import, filter, reduce, clip and display the raster data in Google Earth Engine platform. And we also talk about the ready-made data set. Mainly we can also get the different types of ready-made data set from the Google Earth Engine platform, and using this how we can easily make the time series chart of different types of it can be NDVI, NWI, EVI, SABI or evapotranspiration, any kinds of data set, how we can easily use and make the time series chart. As well as we also talk about the export any shapefile, how we can easily export the shapefile from the Google Earth Engine. And third day mainly we talk about that how we can easily calculating any types of indices, different types of index or indices, how we can easily calculate from satellite images, mainly Landsat or Sentinel, and how we can easily filtering and displaying the satellite image, mainly Sentinel-2, and monitoring the NWI, NDVI, as well as how we can easily apply the thresholding technique to extract the water body, as well as how we can easily make the NDVI, NDWI, SAVI or all index time series chart using Landsat or Sentinel image collection, how to export any shapefile from Google Earth Engine, how we can easily add the gradient, legend on and title on Google Earth Engine platform, how to calculate Modis and Landsat data, make the NDWI. And fourth, we mainly talk about that how to remove cloud and haze from the satellite imagery, mainly Landsat or Sentinel, and also how we can easily visualization about the DEM data. Okay, different types of DEM, NASA SRTM or STAR, and create the different types of maps such as hill shade map, slope map, aspect map, hill shade view map. So these type of things how we can easily create in Google Earth Engine platform. We also try to discuss about that. And we talk about the land surface temperature monitoring using Landsat as well as also Modis. And in this part we also try to cover the Arbahani Thailand and also talk about the UFTVI, mainly urban thermal field variance index, how we can easily monitor using the LST. We talk about that, and how to calculate the average, maximum, minimum NDVI for any specific region, how we can easily create the monthly time series chart. Basically in this time I show you the example for evapotranspiration, but using the same method you can easily make for any other data set, not only for the evapotranspiration. You can easily make the any kinds of data set to create the monthly time series chart. And fifth day mainly we talk about that air quality monitoring, different types of parameter, how we can easily monitor, mainly nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, as well as also talk about that methane. And we talk about the PM 2.5, how we can easily calculate from the Modis AOD. We also try to complete this part in air quality monitoring, and how we can easily download the air quality parameters time series data in CSV format in Google Earth Engine platform, as well as how we can easily create the air quality monitoring time series chart. And as well as we try to discuss about that how we can easily calculate the total emission of any particular gases using Google Earth Engine platform. And after that in this time we also talk about the ArcMap. Basically it's a ArcGIS software. ArcMap, how we can easily use the ArcMap to make the research paper map using Google Earth Engine and ArcMap software if we have no knowledge about the ArcMap. So that's why in this time I also try to complete the ArcMap software to creating the basic map layout. After downloading the TIP image from the Google Earth Engine platform, we need to ArcMap or QGIS software to produce our map for our research paper or project work. So that's why I also try to add this part for the ArcMap software, how we can easily use and then make the research paper map. And we also talk about that 6th day. Mainly we talk about the machine learning in Google Earth Engine platform. So basically I will try to cover the supervised and unsupervised all of machine learning method in Google Earth Engine platform, and how to use this type of machine learning method to use the different types of analysis. How you can easily make the crop classification map, land use land cover classification map using supervised, unsupervised algorithm, mainly random forest, then card, support vector machine, minimum distance classifier, how to use and then make the land use land cover classification map. And as well as we will try to discuss about that accuracy assessment. Okay, how you can easily calculate the overall accuracy, kappa accuracy, producer accuracy, consumer accuracy. So lot of things I will try to complete for the accuracy. And then how to calculate the land use land cover classes area, as well as we talk about the how to add the legend on your land use land cover map in Google Earth Engine platform. And after export the land use land cover map, how we can easily handle using the ArcMap software. I also try to show you this part in here. And mainly lastly we talked about the change detection. It can be land use land cover change detection or NDVI change detection, how you can really do, as well as class wise land use land cover change detection. We also talk about that. And we also talk about the hyperparameter tuning for improving your accuracy. So basically it's the one kind of machine learning method for hyperparameter tuning we also use, and how we can easily use this type of parameter to increasing our land use land cover accuracy or crop classification accuracy. So we also talk about that. So after completing this total 7 days online training program, I also give or suppose every days I also provide some assignment in our Google Classroom. We already created our Google Classroom, so you can easily get all of those assignment in our classwork section. You can easily get all of those assignment, and when you submitting all of those assignment, you are also get the certificate from us, as well as you are also get the all of those materials, mainly all of the slide, PDF, reference book, as well as all of those practice code. You can easily get all of this practice code, and if you miss any live training session, you can easily get the recorded class. So further you can also cover it. And it's very important for the lifetime teaching support. So basically as a beginners, when you want to learn the Google Earth Engine platform, you face a lot of problem. Okay, so that's why you need the continuous support. So that's why we're also providing the lifetime teaching support. So further, when you face any problem regarding any issue in your code, you can easily contact in our WhatsApp group, as well as you can also contact in our Google Classroom. Then you can easily get the solution about that. So basically this is our full syllabus about the total 7 days online training program, and we try to start from the beginners to advanced level. All of those things I will try to show one by one. So anyone, if you have no knowledge about the Google Earth Engine, then you can easily learn the properly all of those things. Okay, so in the meantime, anyone have any experience to using the Google Earth Engine platform before? Do you have anyone use or not? Yes, please.
Yeah, I just used it to create contour, aspect, and hill shade maps. That's all.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so anyone else? Okay, so if you have no knowledge about that, no problem. So we will try to start from the beginners to advanced level. So that's why everyone can easily catch up all of those things properly. Okay. So let's go. Just we'll start our today's session. Just I am starting my. Okay, so let's go start. So basically today is our first day, and mainly today I talk about that introduction to Google Earth Engine, then learn the basic principle of the JavaScript syntax, and also talk about the Python. Okay, so basically in this online training program we try to cover the JavaScript as well as also cover the Python, two programming languages, and two programming languages how we can easily use in Google Earth Engine platform. And basically we talk about the client and server object for today's session, and talk about the how to get the server to execute your code, and importing raster and vector data from local storage, and as well as also Google Earth Engine dataset. then importing filtering the attribute table, band combination, and then import filter, reduce, clip, display data in Google Earth Engine. So first of all, introduction to GE. What is the Google Earth Engine? Then what is the application of Google Earth Engine? Then how does the work? Then what is the advantage of using the Google Earth Engine? And how we can start this tool. So basically, first of all, Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform for geospatial analysis. So what is the cloud-based? Mainly cloud-based when you want to use any cloud-based platform. So in this time, we already use the different types of cloud-based platforms, such as Facebook is a cloud-based platform, or YouTube is a cloud-based platform. So basically, cloud-based platform have a own server. Suppose Facebook have a own server. When you upload any photo or any video on Facebook, first of all, it will be uploaded in the Facebook server. And then when you want to play a music from YouTube, then it will be played from the YouTube server. So in this time, Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. So that's why Google Earth Engine has a own server. So everything will be controlled from the Google Earth Engine server. Any kind of data set, any kinds of things will be controlled from the Google Earth Engine server. Because Google Earth Engine is a totally cloud-based platform. And it is a cloud-based platform. That's why when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any kinds of software like as ArcMap or QGIS software. You don't need to download any types of software. We are just need to the simple registration. Then we can easily use their code editor. Okay. So it's a totally cloud-based platform. So that's why Google Earth Engine have a own server and everything controlled from the Google Earth Engine server. And in this server, we can easily access for over 40 years of different types of satellite imagery. So that's why it's another benefit to use the Google Earth Engine platform. When you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. If you already work for the another geospatial software such as ArcMap or QGIS software, so for that, first of all, you have to download the satellite imagery from Art Explorer or USGS website. You have to download the satellite imagery. But in this time, when you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. It can be Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, different types of satellite imagery. We can easily access from the Google Earth Engine server. We are just call the server and call the image, then we can easily work without downloading. So it's a best benefit for the using the Google Earth Engine platform. In this time, we don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. We can easily get all of those things from the Google Earth Engine data catalog and we can easily use it. But when you want to work with other geospatial software, then you have to download the data, okay, and then work with that. But in this time, we can easily access all of those satellite imagery and use it in Google Earth Engine platform. And if you have own data set, you can also integrate with the publicly available data. Suppose you buy some high resolution satellite imagery for your work. It can be a sports satellite image or Maxar satellite image. So if you want, you can also upload your own data set in Google Earth Engine and you can also work with that. Okay. Suppose you buy some high resolution satellite imagery, you can easily upload your data set and then you can easily work with that. You can easily apply the different types of algorithm on your high resolution satellite imagery and also work with that. And you can easily apply the different types of algorithm in your data set. And also you can easily export the map, mainly image or table, chart, map output. You can easily export after analysis from the Google Earth Engine platform. So it's a summary of overview of Google Earth Engine. So first of all, Google Earth Engine is totally cloud-based platform. In this cloud-based platform, we can easily access over 40 years of satellite imagery. So that's why we don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. You can easily apply your own high-resolution satellite imagery in Google Earth Engine platform and work with that and work with the different types of algorithm. And you can easily export the image, table, chart, map output from the Google Earth Engine. And application. So Google Earth Engine have a lot of application. Okay. So any kind of remote sensing analysis we can easily handle using this platform, such as detecting the deforestation, as well as classifying the land use and land cover mapping, estimating the forest biomass and carbon, mapping the world's roadless areas, assessment of the plant health status, air quality monitoring, water quality monitoring, flood mapping and damage assessment, drought monitoring, burn severity mapping, and so on application. So any kind of remote sensing application we can easily do in Google Earth Engine platform. Just we have to know about the algorithm. Okay. So when you want to learn the Google Earth Engine platform from beginners to advanced level, then I hope you can easily develop any kinds of algorithm and do any kinds of application on Google Earth Engine for the remote sensing analysis, as well as LST monitoring, mainly land surface temperature monitoring. So this type of application here I include, but not only for that, we can do any kinds of remote sensing application very quickly and efficiently in Google Earth Engine platform than other software. So mainly Google Earth Engine focused on society's biggest challenges such as deforestation, drought, climate change, disaster, diseases, global food security, sustainability, and why this is important at the present time. So basically in this time, when you want to work with the big geospatial data analysis, suppose you want to make the land use land cover classification map for whole India country boundary. You want to make the NDVI or vegetation map for the whole country boundary of India. So then you must come in the Google Earth Engine platform, because when you want to work with the other traditional software such as ArcMap or QGIS software, so first of all you need to download the satellite images, and you cannot download the satellite image at the same time for the whole boundary of India. You have to download the tiles by tiles, and then you need to merge and create the mosaic. So a lot of process when you want to work with the traditional software, and it consume a lot of time. But in this time, when you use the Google Earth Engine platform, it reduce your time. This computing power is very fast, and we can easily access the petabytes of data or more on the way, and it can be calculated very fast. So a lot of data set you can easily calculate within 1 second. Within 1 minute you can make the NDVI map for the whole India boundary of NDVI map for whole India boundary. Within 1 minute you can make the land use land cover classification map. Okay, so it's a lot of benefit because it reduces your time, and you can easily access the lot of data set at the same time and also work with that. So that's why it reduces your time to the analysis. And this is some new feature. So basically this type of feature will help you to remove the cloud and haze from your satellite images. We can easily use the different types of cloud max van function in Google Earth Engine platform, and we can easily remove the different cloud and haze from our satellite images and get the very clear satellite images in our Google Earth Engine platform, and we can also work with that. And Google Earth Engine platform is one kind of global data analysis platform. Okay, we can easily collaboration and standardization by creating common platform for global data analysis. We can easily compare the data set from one region to another region, and we also check about the analysis about for the different region. And what are the pros and cons of using the Google Earth Engine platform? So basically it has a lot of pros. Basically, first of all, you don't need to download any kinds of satellite imagery. Okay, so without downloading your any kinds of satellite imagery, we can easily get all of the satellite images from our Google Earth Engine data catalog, and we can easily access to petabytes of data or more on the way. And its computing power is very fast. It can be very fast analysis. Suppose you want to make the 2000 to 2020, all of those data, it can be computed within 1 second. So this computing power is very fast, but it has also some cons. Basically you have to know some programming language. But in this online training program, if you have no knowledge about the programming, first of all I will teach you all of those programming languages from beginners to advanced level, and then move to the Google Earth Engine. Okay, and it's mainly defined on your internet connection, and also primarily focused on raster based imagery, and it has those lack of mature and detailed documentation. But in this online training program I will provide you all of those documentation so that you can easily learn all of those things from the Google Earth Engine platform. And how does the work? So basically Google Earth Engine, it is a totally cloud based platform. Okay, and I already said about that cloud based platform have a own server. Okay, everything will be controlled from the server. Suppose you write a code in JavaScript or Python, this code send a message in the Google Earth Engine server. In a matter of second, this server send you response. And Google Earth Engine, what is the software type? Software type mainly it's a web processing or cloud computing. Mainly cloud computing or cloud based have a own server. Okay, so everything will be controlled from the server. When you write any code, this code send a message to the server, and we get the response from the server. Suppose you need the Landsat image. So I write the code, I need the Landsat image, just like, and then this message sent into the server, and in a matter of second, these servers give me the Landsat image. Okay, so it will look like that. And this is the main website about that, earthengine.google.org. And accessibility must be online. When you want to use the Google Earth Engine platform, you must be connected with your online system. And requirement. So first of all, you need to create the Google Earth Engine account. Okay. So then you can easily use their code editor, and then just with the verification. I'll show you that how you can easily create the Google Earth Engine account. Then you can easily create. And if you have already created, then it also more better. Okay. So I also show you the process how you can easily create the Google Earth Engine account. And computer system must be online. It mainly scope image processing and visualization. And it also work for the vector and raster, two types of data set we can easily work with the Google Earth Engine platform. And how you can start this tool? So first of all, here you can see, you can simply go to this link, earthengine.google.com. Simply go to this link and then click on the sign up button. You can see the sign up button, just click. And further, you can simply sign in, use your Google account, simply put your email. If you have institutional email, then it also more better. Or if you don't have, also you can easily use the normal email, then it also be okay, no problem. And first I can simply get this type of form. Simply fill up all of those information, mainly full name, affiliation, institution type, country, and it's very important what would you like to accomplish with Earth Engine. You try to give this answer within 5 to 10 sentences, then you can get the quickly acceptance. Okay, as well as I also agree and I am interested, and also I am not robot. Just check mark in this box and then click to the submit. After submitting, you will just simply check your email or Gmail. You can simply check your Gmail inbox. You can get this type of Gmail. So basically, you can get the welcome to Earth Engine, and now we can easily use their code editor. You can say Earth Engine code editor. Okay, so when you can get this type of image message, it means that you successfully create your Google Earth Engine account. So after getting this type of message, you can simply click on this Earth Engine code editor. Simply click, then it creates this type of link. Okay, so basically it's a Google Earth Engine code editor link. Okay, so you can simply code.earthengine.google.com. When you can simply go to this link, it will be open this type of interface. Okay, you can get this type of interface. So it's called the Google Earth Engine JavaScript API code editor. So basically in this code editor, we can write only for the JavaScript code, JavaScript programming language. It not supported the Python. For the Python, we have to create the another environment. In this environment, we can write only for the JavaScript programming. Okay, so now I already create this account, and if you have already created the account, you can simply open a browser and then go to this link, code.earthengine.google.com. So now it will be open. You can see, first of all, you can get choose your email. So basically, which email you want to use to registration. So in this time, I use this email for my registration. So just I simply continue. So now it will be open my Earth Engine JavaScript API code editor. So here I can get the JavaScript API code editor, and I can write the JavaScript programming only in this code editor. So here you can see it show the user interface of this code editor. So in this time, I try to discuss about this user interface of this Earth Engine code editor, mainly JavaScript API code editor. And this code editor we can write only for the JavaScript. It's not supported the Python. For the Python, we have to create the another environment. We can easily use the Jupyter Notebook or Google Colab to use the Python API for Google Earth Engine platform. So here you can see it is the mainly JavaScript API code editor. So this code editor is very powerful code editor. Okay, then Jupyter Notebook or then Google Colab, because in this code editor we can get a lot of benefit to use the Google Earth Engine platform. So here you can see we can get the inspector tab, console tab, tasks tab. Okay, so basically inspector tab, this tab used for map querying result. Suppose you want to add a map of NDVI. So now you want to check what is the NDVI value for a specific geolocation or a specific coordinate. What's the value of NDVI? You want to check it. So for that, you can just simply click on the inspector tab and click on this map. Then it will show you about the NDVI value for a specific coordinate. In this time it is the default. I don't any kind of map. So just click on here. In this time it show about the longitude, latitude, zoom level and scale without any kind of default. It show the default result in this time. But when you want to add any kind of map, it can be NDVI map, NAWI map, evapotranspiration map, or any kind of map. And you want to check what's the value for a specific coordinate, mainly latitude, longitude, what is the value about that. You want to check about these things. Just simply click on this map, then it will show you the result. Okay, so basically inspector tab is work for map querying result. Suppose when you need any kind of information for a specific coordinate, what is the value of NDVI, what is the value of evapotranspiration, you want to check it, just simply click on this map, then it will show you the value for the NDVI value for the specific geolocation we can get. So inspector tab mainly working for map querying result. Okay, and console tab, mainly console tab printing your output. When you print anything, then we can get the output under the console tab. Suppose I just print is a function. I will explain later about this function. Suppose you want to print anything. Suppose I just print this number I want to print. So just click to the run, basically run button, it execute your code. So click on the run, you can see we can get the result under the console tab. Okay, so anything when you want to use the print function, this output we can find out under the console tab all time. Okay, then tasks tab. Tasks tab mainly managing your long running tasks. Suppose when you want to importing or exporting anything, any file, it can be TIFF file, or it can be satellite image, or it can be CSV file or shape file, anything. When you want to import or export, then our tasks tab will be running, and it also show you the progress about your importing and exporting result. And when it will be finished, we can get this type of right sign in here, and also show you that how much time you want to need. So in this time it show the less than 1 minute for exporting the land use land cover map. Also you can see it show the another. Okay, so basically tasks tab, it show you the progress about your exporting and importing result. Suppose I want to export a land use land cover map from Google Earth Engine platform. So just I can get the result, what's the condition for my exporting importing file. It show me that it will be done, right sign we can get from here. Also show you me at the time less than 1 minute. It means that it will be successfully exported. Okay, and when I face any problem, that it show me the red alert sign. Okay, we can find out the red alert sign. In this time it's successfully done, so that's why I can easily get the land use land cover map. So tasks tab, basically it show you the progress about your exporting or importing result. So further I also show you the later how it will be work. And also you can see the script tab. So script tab mainly managing your script which you saved. So here you can say I already saved the different types of script. So further when I need this type of script, I just simply click on here, then this script add in my code editor. So further I can easily modify this type of script, as well as also edit this script. I can easily edit or modify, and then I can easily click to the run. So now I can get this result. So basically script tab is managing your script which you save. Okay, so you can easily save your script. So how I can save? It's very easy. So you can see a save button. Okay, so this save button help you to save your script or code in the script tab. So how I can save it? So just simply click on here. You can see the save as, because I already saved this code. Name is the BOD. I put the name is the BOD. So click on the save as button and put a file name. Okay, just you put a file name and then click to the OK. Okay, then this script will be saved under the script tab. Okay, so further you can easily modify this code, as well as also you can run this code or edit this code, and you can easily get this result from here. Okay, so basically script tab managing your script which you save. And how I can save? Just simply click on the save button and then give a file name, then it will be saved in under your script tab. And docs tab. Docs tab mainly it's provide you the documentation. So basically it's called the JavaScript Google Earth Engine server function. Okay, all of the server function we can easily get from here. And not only for that, we also get about their documentation, mainly how what the function used. You can see construct a new list, and what is the argument about this function. Okay, so I also show you that how you can easily fill up the argument. Okay, further I also talk about that. Also you can see that a lot of function, and every function we also get some description as well as we also get the some argument. Okay, and when you fill up this type of argument, then this function will be work. So you can see there's a lot of function, and you can get the description about this function as well as you also get about the argument about this function. Okay, and how we can easily fill up this type of argument. So then you can easily use any kinds of function. Basically, when you just fill up this type of argument, then this function will be work. Okay, so how we can easily do that? Further also talk about that. And also you can use the asset tab. Asset tab mainly managing your asset. Okay, which you uploaded. Suppose in this time you can easily upload it the different types of satellite images, high resolution satellite images, as well as you can also upload it your boundary shape file. Suppose here you can say I already imported this type of boundary shape file. So how I can upload this type of shape file, I will show you the later after some time. So here you can say I already imported the boundary shape file. How I can easily import this type of boundary shape file, I will show you later. So basically asset tab is managing your asset which you uploaded. Okay, so you can easily upload it the different types of shape file. We can easily upload it the CSV file or different types of satellite images. You can also upload in Google Earth Engine platform. So asset tab is managing your asset which you uploaded in Google Earth Engine. Okay, and also you can then see the search bar. So basically this search bar we are used for search our place as well as also search the data set. Okay, so here you can see the browse data catalog. Click on here. Here you can get all of those Earth Engine public data catalog. We can get the full Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, and there's a lot of data set for the climate, weather data set, surface temperature. We can get that atmospheric data set, weather data set, as well as we also get about the imagery, Landsat, Sentinel, MODIS, high resolution imagery for a specific region, geophysical data set, cropland data set. So there's a lot of data set we can easily access from here. As well as click on the Landsat, then you can get all of those Landsat image collection. Here you can see Landsat 9, Landsat 8, Landsat 7, 5, 4, 1 to 5, all of those collection you can get. Click on the Sentinel. So now you can get all of those Sentinel image collection from here. Sentinel 1, Sentinel 2, Sentinel 3, 5. Okay, so all of those for Sentinel you can get. Click on the MODIS. So now you can get all of those MODIS satellite imagery from here. Okay, so further further tutorials to try to discuss about this type of data set. So basically this is the user interface about this Earth Engine public data catalog. Here you can see about that. So it's commonly hand tool for moving the map, and this type of marker we are just used for the point, line, polygon. We can easily draw this type of line. Okay, so different vector feature, mainly point, line, polygon you can easily get from this here. As well as also you can see about the layer about that. So basically it's a layer. You can see we can easily get the layer 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's a image layer, it's a water extraction layer, it's a BOD layer. Okay, so it's show the different types of layer. Okay, layers option, and we can easily get the satellite map view as well as also get about the Google map view. Also you can see about that. Okay, so we can also get that Google satellite view also from here, and you can see the label. So uncheck the label, then this type of name will be removed. We can get only for this type of map. Okay, so basically this is the basic user interface. As well as also you can see about the reset button. So basically reset button will be clear the map inspector. Suppose I just add this BOD and now I just click on the reset. So then this type of map legend will be clear. So just click on the reset, you can see it will be removed. Reset the all of these things. And also you can see the apps. So basically in Google Earth Engine platform we can also create different types of web application, mainly Google Earth Engine web application for the different types of work. Okay, so in this time just I'll show you some web application from I already created. So just I simply go to my link. Here you can see this is the link about this web application, and here you can find out this type of supposing agriculture drought in rainfall and toilets in the province. Just I simply open that one kind of application. Also you can see Bangladesh drought. So in Google Earth Engine platform we also create the different types of web application. So it's another benefit to use the Google Earth Engine platform. Also you can see leaf area index. Just I simply open some web application. Also you can see about that suppose water quality monitoring web application. So not only for that in Google Earth Engine platform we can create the different types of web application. So for that, we have to know about the user interface programming knowledge in Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, so there are a lot of web application or web apps we can easily create to handle the different types of remote sensing analysis. So suppose here you can see one kind of example. So it will be loaded. Suppose here you can see it's one kind of web application. So basically it's the identify about that agriculture growth, and you can simply select your district. From any district you can simply select from here. Suppose I just simply select this district and also choose your time period. Suppose I choose this time period and also check about that your index. Suppose based on the VCI I want to check about the, so I also check about the date about that, and now click to the run. So now we can get this result. What is the condition on this district between this time for the drought based on the vegetation condition index. So now it will be loaded. Yeah, so you can see it will be loaded. So in this time it show you that about the extreme, severe, moderate, normal and wet, what is the condition about that, and also show you about the time series chart about that. Okay, as well as also you can see the another application for the leaf area index. So basically we are just creating any kinds of polygon. Suppose this is my study area, I simply choose my study area, and further it will be show me what is the condition for my study area for the leaf area index. Okay, as well as also show about that time series chart, what is the time series chart about that, as well as also you can see the another application for the water quality monitoring. So for that we are just access the information for the different types of water quality parameters. Suppose just click on here, you can simply choose your time period. Suppose I choose the year of 2020 January. Suppose 1st January from, I take the 1 year data set 2023. Suppose December 31, and then you can easily draw your study area. Suppose it's my study area, I just simply draw this ROI, and further I want to calculate suppose turbidity. So click on the turbidity and then submit that. So now it will be calculated what is the condition for this water body turbidity, as well as also show you the time series chart for the different time, what is the condition about this turbidity, as well as suppose I choose about the chlorophyll, then submit. So now it will be show you the result, what is the condition about the chlorophyll for this water body, as well as it also show about that time series chart about this chlorophyll. Okay, as well as suppose you want to check about the total suspended solid or TSS, click to the submit. So now it show about the total suspended solid milligram per liter, and also show you that time series chart about that what is the further between this time period year of 2023 when it will be a high or low. So we can easily get from here. Not only for that, we are just simply click on here. Now we can get this type of chart. From here you can easily download the CSV file about this data, and also download the PNG file or photo of the image of the chart. So basically this type of web application is also possible to create the Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, so it also loaded. So now it show about that for this district what is the condition for the hazard index of the drought, extreme, severe, moderate, we can easily get from here. Okay, okay, so basically this is the user interface of Google Earth Engine platform. So I hope you can easily learn all of those things, how what's the tasks about the inspector console tasks and escape docs asset. Okay, and also you can see about the another option is the get link button. Okay, so it's very important. So basically this type of code I want to share with you. So how I can share, just simply click on the get link button and then simply copy this link, then I send you the link, then you can easily access this full code. Okay, so in Google Earth Engine platform don't need to copy and paste, you are just simply click on the get link button and copy this link, and then you can send the link, then this person also access your code. And when you face any problem, because I also put a lot of assignment, lot of things, and when you face any problem you don't send me the code copy and paste, just simply click on the get link button and copy and then send me. Okay, then I can easily access your code and try to find out what's the problem on your code and send you the response. Okay, so basically this is the user interface. Anyone any question in this time, you can ask me any question for that. Okay, anyone any question? Okay, so if there are no question, then we will continue. Okay, so let's go. Okay. So we already discussed about the JavaScript API code editor, but Google Earth Engine is also supported by the Python. Okay. So in this time, I talk to you about that how we can easily create the Python API for Google Earth Engine platform. So basically, you can see here the basic difference between that Google Earth Engine, JavaScript, and Python. Basically, in JavaScript programming, we can get the powerful code editor. Okay, we already discussed about this code editor. It's very powerful code editor and easy workflow. Okay, we can easily workflow. But Python is not the powerful code editor. But Python have the another benefit. Python have a lot of powerful library such as TensorFlow, NumPy, Matplotlib, Sklearn, Pandas. There are a lot of Python library we can easily access from the Python, and we can also easily merge with the Google Earth Engine and also work with that. But there is no powerful code editor. Okay, but in Google Earth Engine JavaScript API, you can get the powerful code editor, so that's why you can easily work and also analyze. But Python have not the powerful code editor, but we can get the lot of powerful library, and this type of library you can easily merge with Google Earth Engine and easily work with that. So now I will show you that how we can easily create the Python API for Google Earth Engine platform. So let's go. For that, in this time I just use here the Google Colab because it's easy to set up. Just I simply search on the Google, suppose Google Colab, and then click on here, and further click on the new notebook. Okay, so here you can see we can get this type of user interface. So basically it is a Google Colab user interface. So just I simply you can rename it for your file name. You can put any name as a file name. I put the name suppose first day. Okay, and now we can write our code in here. In this cell we can write our code. So in this time, how I can create the Python JavaScript Python API for Google Earth Engine platform. In this time, I need a package. It's called the GEMAP package. Okay, so it's a one kind of Python library. It can be help you to make the Google Earth Engine environment in Python. So just I simply import GEMAP and then click to the run. So now this library import in my code editor. Basically, GMAP is a Python package, and we also use it to handle with the Google Earth Engine platform in Python API. So it's working. Okay, so you can see it will be done. We can get this type of sign. It means that it will be successfully imported. As well as I also need the another things. I need that Earth Engine Python package. So for that, simply import EE. So it's called the Earth Engine. Okay. So click to the run. Then this time you can see it also work. There is no problem. Further, I just simply click here EE dot authenticate, and further click to the run. In this time, it will be authorization. Okay, so you can see allow this notebook access to your Google credential. So just click on the allow, and further you can simply choose your email. Okay, so your email must be same with your Google Earth Engine account. Okay, so in this time I use the same email. So just click on here. Click on here. In this time you can see, and then click on the continue, and also you can see the continue again. Okay, so in this time it will be work. You can see. Okay, done. And further you are just take the another thing is called the EE dot initialize. Okay, so in this time just use the EE dot initialize and then click to the run. So in this time we can get this type of problem. Okay, so in this time in Google Earth Engine in Python API it also some take the new update. So for that we have to mention about the project. Okay, so just click on the project equal, you can simply put the project name. So how I can get the project name? You can see this is my project name. Okay, so you can also see your code editor, you can get this type of name when you want to create the project. Or if you have no project this type of name, then you have to create a new project. Okay, so you have to create the new project on Google Earth Engine platform. It's very easy, just you can see the add a project. Okay, so click the add a project, then you can easily add a new project on Google Earth Engine, and then this project name you can simply write in here. So just we write the same name and then check. I put the project name. Okay, and then further click the run, then check what happened. Okay, let me check. Oh sorry, we have to mention it in the initial tab. Just okay, sorry, so you have to write in the initialize. So I run this code again. Okay, it will be true, it's no problem. So initialize project equal to project name. So now click the run. Okay, now it's successfully done. Okay, so you also try to add the project equal to your project name. You can easily get the project name from here. Okay, then it will be work. And further you are just take a variable. Suppose I put the variable name is the map equal, suppose GE map. I call this package Python package, and from here I just call the map. So map, and click the run. So now it create a map object and store it in this variable map. So further I just simply print this map, click the run. So now it will be provide me a interactive map. Here you can see we can get this type of map. Okay, and now my code editor is ready for work with the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so basically this is the setup option for the Python API with Google Earth Engine. So now it will be supported all of those JavaScript, all of those Google Earth Engine server function, and we can easily work with that. So further I also show you that how we can easily work with that. So basically this is the setup part for that Python API with Google Earth Engine, and this is the Google Earth Engine. We already discussed about that for the JavaScript API code editor. It's called the JavaScript API code editor. It's called the Python API code editor. In this time, in this code editor, we can write only for the Python programming, and this code we can write only for the JavaScript. Okay, so at the same time I also try to cover the two part, Python and JavaScript. Then you can easily find out the difference and you can easily learn this type of things. Okay, so I hope you can also learn about that, how we can easily create the Python API for the Google Earth Engine platform. Okay, so now this code editor is ready for work with the Python API, is ready for that Google Earth Engine. We can easily work with the Google Earth Engine in this time in this code editor. So let's go. So I hope you can easily get this idea about the Python and JavaScript code editor. So now I just simply open my next slide. So in this time we talk about the basic syntax about the Python and JavaScript. So that's why you can easily learn the Python and JavaScript at the same time. So basically not only Python and JavaScript, all of programming language in the world, we have get some fundamental things, and these fundamental things is the same, almost same. Suppose all programming language is mainly work for the print. Okay, so all programming language mainly work for the print your output. Okay, Suppose any kind of programming language, it can be JavaScript, it can be Python or C++ or R. So mainly print is a fundamental things for any kind of programming language. Mainly we are just printing our output from the programming language. So print is a common things for any kind of programming language, as well as all of programming language mainly work for the data. Okay, JavaScript, Python, R, C++, any kind of programming language work for data. Data can be string. Okay, what is the string? String mainly character. Suppose text A, B, C, D, this type of character. Okay, so group of character called the string. Data can be number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this type of number. Data can be boolean, true or false. Okay, so any programming language in the world work with the data, and data mainly can be string, number or boolean. Okay, boolean mainly true or false. As well as all of programming language have a common things is a comment. Okay, so comment give you the description about the code, and all of programming language we are define the comment, so that's why any other user they can easily get the idea about this code. So comment is also a benefit for the programming language, because when you write the comment, but it's not a necessary, but as a good coder they always mention about the comment. So that's why any other people, when they can see this code, they can easily get the idea, okay, about the code. Okay, comment give you the description about your code, so that's why any other user they can easily understand. So all programming language we also use the comment. And list, all of programming language we also talk about the list. We can list mainly it store the different types of item. Okay, so Python, JavaScript, C++, any kind of programming language we also talk about the list. As well as also dictionary. Okay, dictionary mainly it stored the keyword and key value. So all of programming language also work for the dictionary. As well as loop, for loop, while loop. So every programming language we are just use this type of things, but the difference only for the syntax. Okay, only for the syntax we have used the different syntax, but our fundamental things all time will be same. Suppose when I want to print anything, and when I want to use the JavaScript, I want to print also Python print or also C++. So we have to use the another syntax. Okay, our syntax is different, but this type of things will be common for any kind of programming language. List, dictionary, loop, comment, data set. Okay, all of those things will be same. So now let's check. In this time we try to discuss about the two programming language at the same time, Python and JavaScript. Then you can easily relate these things. So just I simply open my also function. Function. Also all of programming language have a function. Okay, we have to create the we can get the two types of function. One is the built-in function, another is the non-built-in function. Okay, we can easily create the different types of function in the JavaScript, Python or R. Different types of programming language also create the function. So let's go. We explain one by one all of those things practically. So just I open a new code editor. So first of all, here you can see we talk about that one code. So suppose print. So mainly print is a function. Okay, it can be print anything. Suppose I just print this number. Suppose 2024. I just put a number and just click the run. You can see what happened. When I click the run, I can get the result another console tab. Okay, it will be work. Okay, it will be executed. But I want to print suppose anything. Suppose I just print my name and click the run. In this time you can see what happened. It show the wrong. Okay, we can get the red alert sign. Red alert sign means that your code has a problem. And here you can see this type of problem. It show the meson is not defined. Okay, so it has a problem. What's the problem? This problem is the string. we can get the two type of data. One is the number. I also write the comment. In the JavaScript programming, we write the comment using the 2/. So it's a number data type. And we also get the another, it's called the string data type. Okay, so it's a number, there is no problem, but when I print the string, mainly group of character, M is one character, I is one character, it's a group of character, then we can get this type of problem. It's not work. So what's the solution about that? When you print any string, you must be use the quotation, start and in part. We have to must add the quotation. Suppose in this time I simply put the quotation, double quotation or single quotation, anyone you can use. I use the double quotation and then put my name, suppose Mijan. Click to run. In this time you can see it will work. There is no problem. It show the Mijan. Okay, so in this time we can get the one thing is that when you want to print the any number, you don't need to use any kind of quotation. But when you want to print the any string, mainly group of character, then you must use at the single quotation, start and in part, then it will work. Okay, so now this same thing I also write in the Python. So what can I do? Very similar. You can see the similar part. Suppose I take a new cell and I want to just use a function print and print my name. Suppose print the number, suppose 2024. Click to the run, you can see it will be work. There is no problem. Okay, suppose I print my name. In this time you can say I can got an error because this is a string, and when you want to print the string, you must use here the single quotation or double quotation, then it will be work. So just I put here quotation and then further click to the run. Okay, it also works. There is no problem. So you can see what is the difference between that. Similar. Okay, for the print in JavaScript and print for the Python is similar. Okay, there is no difference. Okay, so let's get another example. In this time we talk about that variable. So what is the variable? Variable, you can say that it's like a folder. Okay, suppose I put a folder name number. Okay, in this folder I just assign a value, suppose 100. Okay, suppose it's a folder name. In this folder I stored the 100 value. Okay, so this is the variable. Okay, variable have a three part: variable name, equal sign and value. Okay, so in this time I want to define a variable. Suppose I just put the variable name number, and in this variable I just assign a value, mainly I stored a value, suppose 100. Okay, so now this value is stored in this variable. Okay, and it's a JavaScript programming, so that's why you have to use at the var keyword. Var keyword. Okay, so var is a constant all time. When you want to define any variable, you must use at the var keyword. Then put the variable name, equal sign, then assign the value 100 all time. Okay, for the JavaScript. So now this value is stored in this variable. So now I print that. So just I simply copy this variable name number and paste here. Click to the run. You can see in this time it show the result 100. Okay, because this value is stored in this variable. Let's take the another example. Take a variable. Report the variable name must be used at the var keyword, and variable name can be anything. You can put any name, but it's also some limitation. But almost we can use any name as a variable. Suppose I put the name. Suppose my name I put in here, and then print that this name. Click to the run. We can get the result. Mizan is not defined. So for that it's a string. Okay, so must use at the quotation, otherwise it's not work. So just put here the quotation and then write the name. Click to the run. So now it will work. You can see it will work. There is no problem. So in this time it's a variable in JavaScript. You must use at the var keyword, then put the variable name, then put the equal sign, then assign the value. But when I want to define the variable in Java Python, what can I do? Suppose I just use the same code, simply copy and take a new cell and paste here. In this time here you can see, in the Python you don't need to use the var keyword. It not need for the Python. Okay, Python don't need for the var keyword. Just put here the variable name equal sign and put here the 100. It's okay. So now this 100 is stored in this variable. I want to print that. So just click the in this time you can see we can get the result. Okay, so check the another example. For that, simply copy and paste. Take the new cell and paste here. Here you can see in this time var is not need, because var is need only for the JavaScript. For the Python, var don't need. So just I take a variable name and store these things in here and print that. We can get this result. So you can see what is the difference between the JavaScript and Python. Almost same, but some basic difference in the syntax. For the JavaScript, we must use here the var keyword for the variable. But in Python, we don't need to use any kind of var keyword. Just put the variable name, equal sign, and put the value. Then it will work. Okay. So this is the basic things about that, as well as. Okay. So let's go. So if you have any question or any time, you can just raise your hand and then ask me anytime for any question or any confusion. Okay. So in this time, we talk about another things about that. Yes, please. Yes.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
By Google Earth Engine, we can provide like LST map. By Python, we can provide the LST map.
Yes. I already discussed about our syllabus. Okay, in this syllabus, basically, I hope you can also see about that our full syllabus. In this syllabus, we talk about that full things. You can see our syllabus. In this syllabus, we talk about the LST, land surface temperature in the 4th day. Okay, as well as we talk about the R1 heat island map, as well as also R1 thermal field variance index map.
Sorry,
yeah.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes.
My question is that by Google Earth Engine, for example, by Google Earth Engine, we can provide the LST map. By Python, we can provide the LST map.
Yes, same. Okay, so in this time, just our language will be changed, but all of things we can do for the JavaScript and Python. Okay, suppose which analysis you want you do in the Google Earth Engine JavaScript API, this same analysis you can also do for the Python. Okay, so that's why at the same time to use two things at the same time. So when I write any code in the JavaScript API, suppose you can see this is the code for that JavaScript API code editor, but I want to get the same result in the Python. And when you want to get the basic difference between the JavaScript and Python, then you can easily convert this code in the Python and you can get the result from the Python. Suppose I will show you the land use land cover classification map in Google Earth Engine JavaScript API, and when you can get the basic difference between the Python and JavaScript, then you can easily write the code for the land use land cover classification in Python API, as well as also land use land cover classification or LST. Suppose I show you the LST result in the JavaScript API code. When you can get the difference, you can easily write the code in the Python. Okay, same. So I hope you can do it, no problem. Okay, so in this time, so let's go to another part. Suppose in this time we show about the variable. So this variable is stored only for the one value, but I want to put the other value. Suppose other value. Suppose I put the other value. I put the another value. Put the other value. Okay. So in this time we can see in one variable I stored the different value. Okay. It already show the wrong. Okay. So now how I can handle it? So one variable for one value is okay, but when I stored the more value, then it show the wrong or error. In this time we are just use about the list. Okay, so how I can make the list? So let's we talk about that. Suppose it's list mainly stored item. Okay? Suppose you can see it's a Mizan is item, Margin is item, so Muad, Minu, Rupa. So in this time we are using the different types of item. Okay, so in this time one variable for one value there is no problem, but when I put the more value in one variable we can get the problem. So for that we have to create about the list. In the list we are just use here the square bracket. So we put here the square bracket, then it will be work as a list. So let's go talk about that how to make the list. Just take a variable. Suppose I put the variable name and I simply copy the same thing from here. I just make the name of the list, paste here. And now for the list, simply use the square bracket in and also put here the square bracket start. So now you can see it will be make a list all of them. Okay, one variable is one value is okay, but when you want to add the more value in one variable, then we have to put here the square bracket and make the list. So now I just print that, use the print the name. Click the run. In this time it show you the result. You can see we can get this type of list. So click on here, you can get the list item. Okay, so in this time here you can see it will be start from the 0. Basically JavaScript programming is a 0 base. It start from the 0 and 0 refers to the first item. Okay, so it will be start the counting from 0. 0 mainly 1, 1 mainly 2, 2 mainly 3, 3 mainly 4, 4 mainly 5. So 0 refers to the first item on this list. Because JavaScript is a 0 base, it will be start the counting from 0. So now suppose this similar code I want to work with that Python. What can I do? I simply copy and then just take a new cell. Yes. And now var keyword not need, because in JavaScript var is not need. So remove that. Not need. So in this time I just take a variable and this is my list. This list is stored in here. I want to print that. Click the run. So now we can get result. We can check about the difference. List mainly same first, but just remove the var keyword, then it will work. Because in Python programming, not need any kind of var keyword.